Good morning, classmates. Good morning, Doc Mel. So I'm here to report about radio interview, planning and checking the arrangements for DevCom 206. As we all know, radio is a powerful tool for development communication. It has a wide audience reach and it does not discriminate levels of literacy. It is also highly informative and engaging, and it's an effective tool for community building. Planning the interview. Why is it important to plan an interview for radio? As we have studied in the previous chapters, DevCom is message centric and receiver oriented. So, planning helps us ensure that we have a focused and productive interview every single time. It also helps us stay on track and avoid rambling. It also increases our chance of getting the desired outcome and sending the message across. Choosing a topic. Let's say our radio program advocates the end of violence against women and their children. Timely and relevant topic about this is gender-based violence. Gender-based violence, to be more specific, are different types of abuses against women. Since the radio program is VAUSI-oriented, we can also say that it has a captive audience that considers the radio program as an expert program about VAUSI topics. The subject matter expert that we can tap for the interview is a personnel from PNP, Women and Children Protection Center, or other units of the government that are part of the Interagency Council for VAUSI. Once again, choosing a topic would require timely and relevant topics, specific topics, and topics of expertise of your specific program or subject matter expert that you have identified. I have here a very special note as well. If you have a 15-minute interview slot, keep the Q&A within that time frame. Allot 2 to 3 minutes per question and answer to provide ample time to interact with your subject matter expert. Next is identifying your objective. Using the same topic, the purpose of our interview is to inform the audience about the different types of gender-based violence inflicted to women. We want our audience to identify whether they are experiencing any of these and how can they report such. So identifying our objects mean defining the purpose of our interview, being clear with the information that we want to get out of the interview and impart with our audience, and lastly, sticking to the goal of what we are trying to achieve. So once again, for this purpose of the interview, for example, we want to inform and educate our audience about different types of gender-based violence inflicted to women. Next topic is protocols in preparing for an interview. First step is digging into the background. See, researching about the topic and the subject matter expert is very important. This is one way of ensuring that we send the message with clarity, we adhere to the goals and purpose of the interview, and of course, to save face. Because as a program, for example, as a radio program, we want to make sure that we remain relevant, reliable, and believable to our audience. We also need to understand the latest trends and developments relevant to the topic. So, for example, still relating to our topic earlier, we need to research about gender based violence in the Philippines and internationally. We also need to research about PNP Women and Children Protection Center, their scope, what they do, the mission and vision of this particular center. And we also need to gather data about gender based violence in the Philippines, the age of those who are affected, and how many have been reported daily. Next, under protocol would be fact checking. Fact checking is all about verifying information to avoid inaccuracies. We also need to anticipate the need to interact with our subject matter expert and prepare for a thoughtful exchange to avoid awkward conversations. We need to research about the rank, name, and designation of the subject matter expert. We also need to address them by rank and surname or ask them how they want to be addressed at the start of the interview. It is also necessary to clarify before asking questions if you are unsure. We also need to interact with the SME. For example, we need to prepare scenarios and apply and allow them to identify whether it can be classified as gender-based violence. We also need to prepare sample scenarios on how bystanders can report on behalf of the abused. In preparing for radio interviews, we also need to check the arrangements. Under this would be appointment setting and confirmation, checking the equipment and batteries, and sound checking. Appointment setting and confirmation. We need to make sure that we double check the date, time, and location for the interview. We also need to clarify any specific requirements or guidelines as far as ingress, egress, gate passes, and equipment personnel passes are concerned. Checking our equipment and battery is also vital. We need to test our recording device to ensure it's working properly. Wires and jacks must be inserted properly to avoid static and unnecessary noises. We also have to make sure that we charge our batteries and have new sets of disposable ones ready. We also need to have our memory cards ready, and the old interview recordings and the memory cards must be backed up. This is to make sure that we have a record of our materials to make it available for playback in case of power outage during live interviews. Tech and sound check. We must always test the audio quality of our recording device. Since this is a radio interview, we are highly reliant on audio quality. We also need to adjust the microphone levels to ensure clarity of sound. Tech and sound check is important to make sure that the sound is audible and is of broadcast quality. Now let's do a recap. Planning an interview means choosing a relevant, timely, specific, and interesting topic. Define and be clear about the purpose and intent of the interview. Once again, DevCom is important. For DevCom, it's important for us to remember that the message is receiver oriented and we are message centric as well. Interview protocols include researching and fact checking. I have here some tips on how to plan for an effective radio interview. Number one is to stick to your topic. Do not veer away from the importance and the purpose of your topic. It's also important to actively listen. We need to pay attention to the interviewers or the interviewee's message and respond thoughtfully as well. We also need to speak clearly and concisely. We need to stay calm and confident. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you clarify and be confident and end it calmly and be yourself. It's also important to show authenticity and let your true self shine through. Lastly, we have to end strong and be grateful to the subject matter expert. We need to engage, thank your subject matter expert, and summarize the points that he or she has given during the interview. That's all for today. I hope you're able to learn a thing or two. Please proceed to our discussion forum for the questions.